Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it all. If you're always just passing by my YouTube channel without subscribing, please kindly click the subscribe button. Click the notification button. The subscribe button is that one they wrote S-U-B. You understand? When you click it, a bell icon will show. Click on the bell icon and click on all to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. This morning I want to talk to the men. But while talking to the men, listing out some things they could be doing and some things they can avoid. Probably they've been doing some of these things in the past and things are not really working out for them without their knowledge that this is what is NEPA. Sorry for the interruption, NEPA. So without their knowledge that this is what brings about a delay and all that in their life. Now when I had to write it down because I don't really want to forget a point. This also, some of these things applies to a woman too. Now, if you are a man and you want to succeed, or God has already taken you to your place of rest, you can still try and observe these things. If you are a man that is still trying to look out for these few points. Number one point is, if you are a man that wants to succeed, do not punish a woman. What is punishing a woman? Through your character, your attitude and all that. Now when we say a woman, no, we are not talking about those ones that you carry about. A woman is your wife. I mean your wife, your legally married wife, the woman you paid her bride price, the woman, the mother of your children. Yes, the mother of your children. We're not talking about all those. Do not punish a woman. This brings about domestic violence. Domestic violence does not only destroy physically, it also destroys a man spiritually. Now, this goes same with the women. This particular point is a both gender thing. Do not punish a man. Do not punish a woman. Either by your character, that is your husband, your character, or beating them, especially laying your hands on the woman. When I was in the university, a guy once told me that if a man beats a woman, that he will suffer for 7 years. He will suffer for it for 7 years. Now, what is the suffer? It may be one way or the other, your finance, you understand? Don't use a woman's wrapper to cover yourself. The wrapper that a woman uses, the wrapper she ties, your wife can get you your own wrapper specifically meant for you. You understand? Wrapper that is specifically meant for you. She can get it for you. But not the wrapper that your wife always tie. You use it to cover yourself. No. Don't always use a woman's wrapper to cover yourself. Now, this same guy, when I was in the university, that told me about if a man beats a woman, he's a Yoruba guy. He's the first person I also heard about when a man beats a woman, and also about this wrapper issue. He told me that it's a taboo for a man to be using a woman's wrapper and all that. Then I didn't really understand. Don't sit where a woman just stood up from. Hey, wow, this life no balance. So it is well. Now, like a woman just stood up from it, or a woman would stand up and say, sit down. A woman just stood up from a place instantly, and you sit on it, and all that. She may be on her monthly period and all that. And you know that some of you men and all that, you have some things you do, some cleansing that maybe they have given you. Now, a woman that is well clothed, you don't know if she's in her period or not. Immediately she stood up from there, you sit down. Hey. Don't use a woman's wrapper to dust the bed. Like when you want to sleep at night, you dress the bed, you take your wife's wrapper, the wrapper she's using to tie and all that, you begin to dust the bed. Pium. Don't use a woman's wrapper to dust the bed. Don't urinate on leaves. See, these leaves are what we use for medicine. They have life. They are life. Before you can use a leaf, sometimes for some herb, you speak to them. There are times you pluck them. There are people that a specific age group or whatever. Some leaves has rules. They have life. When you're cutting grass and all that, they are bleeding, they are crying. Forget all that one way. Not saying we should leave our environment. No. But what I'm trying to say is, some leaves have life. Imagine someone urinating, because it is these leaves you cleanse, you eat. Yes, God has given us command that we should eat everything. Everything is under our control. You eat them, you use them for herb, use them for whatever, spiritual protection and all that. Now, it's not like it's all the leaves that you shouldn't urinate on. No. But how will you know the one you're not supposed to urinate on? What he's just trying to say is, if you find yourself in a bush area, you need to ease yourself. You can still look around for somewhere where there is no leaves and all that. Do not have sex with anyhow woman. Okay, sorry. Do not have sex with anyhow woman. This one, there is no need. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. Do not have sex with anyhow woman. This one, they know the third person. You just pick a woman, you are this, and tomorrow you'll be blaming your wife. Yes. I hear some people even tell their wife that she's the reason why they are not progressing. But the things they do behind and all that, we not even allow them to progress. They will be blaming the innocent woman. They'll be asking her to go and be praying and go and be praying. Do not sex anyhow woman. And I got to understand that anyhow woman, yes, you know what is anyhow woman? A woman that is not your wife. Yes. I don't know about girlfriend or fiancé or whatever. That is not in my power. But what we are trying to say here is, some women are strong the other way around, though not strong in light. You understand? Not strong in light, but strong in the other way. You go carry them, sex them. You think you're enjoying yourself. Some of you call the women Keziah. Keziah is a woman that distributes, but you don't know who she is or what she is. You're happy that this woman, this lady is cheap. This woman is cheap. She's cheap. She's cheap, but you don't know what she's taking from you. And another thing, I got to understand that not every woman, men, not every woman that you go do from back. The best thing is just hold on to your wife. To avoid, because they know the right time for face, just hold on to your wife. Don't sex a woman while she's menstruating. Some of you say that is when you enjoy it most. That is when you enjoy it most. Now, the power of the woman's menstrual blood. There is power in the woman's menstrual blood. You want little wonder why they take their they try to take a woman's pad. Little wonder why they try to tell a woman not to maybe cross when she's in her blood. That is to tell you there is power. And at that time, you as a man, at that time it is sweet you. Now that time, if she did her menstrual period, she would try draw you. See, the only time you are allowed to sex a woman during her period is, and when you do that, you cleanse yourself afterward. Is when you are believing God for a child. Because some women ovulate during their period. That is when they ovulate, but they will not know. I know of people that God blessed with pregnancy that have been trying for years, not knowing that the woman is ovulating during her period. For that, you can do that because when she's your wife, there's an agreement. Then afterward, you can do a cleansing bath. Afterward, you can do a cleansing bath. But just normal girlfriend, they destroy your life. You go dead there. Just normal, she go tell you during her period she's honey and go pay. You go, even if you think you're using condom, it is wrong. Do not urinate on a woman's urine. Like woman just piss here, finish. You see I'm saying woman bend down, piss, finish. You say if you want piss, on top of that one where she urinate, you go cut the piss on top again. Now, some people will ask, as husband and wife, this, when you urinate in your toilet, if it's water system, it's already mixed with water, and you have to maybe take some water to flush it. So that one is But a pure urine that of a woman that is not mixed with water, maybe in a sandy ground outside, she's bend and urinate finish, you come on top of that her urine, you put your own pure. Okay, this is the same thing. Don't urinate on a woman's urine when she's menstruating. It's the same thing. So when a woman is menstruating, you urinate, you carry your own too. Urinate on top and all that. Like I said, if you live in where you use water system as a woman, if you urinate finish, if the water system is water already there inside somehow, you carry water still flush out because your husband will still come use them. Don't sex a woman when you are using spiritual stuffs. This has to do with a woman that is not your wife. Because you know, say some people, not the way you could tell them, say make them not do when it comes to a woman outside. So the only thing is just help them, advise them, say, okay, when you are using spiritual stuff, I beg, at least avoid that woman, leave her for that time. You know, go die. Make you find your way, because if your way not clear, those women where you go, they follow, them go run, then go leave you. This has to do with when a woman is not your wife, mostly when she's not your wife. Then even if she's your wife, if you can take that decision in agreement, okay, honey, make this thing now, for how many days I won't use them, we endure. But if she's your wife, you both are one spiritually. This one, they're very important. Don't let a woman prepare spiritual soap for you. Now you'll be wondering, okay, Gloria, why do some people prepare it, or why do you prepare it? Now, you know that some people, because of the money and all that, they may not know. What he's trying to say is, know the kind of people that prepare stuff for you. You have to know that they know what they are doing. When a woman is in her period, she doesn't prepare those things. She's not supposed, a woman that knows the power of those, using those things, she's not supposed to touch them. She's not supposed to prepare them, not touching them. You don't prepare it. So men, don't let a woman, now, a woman will not tell you I'm in my period or something. But what it's trying to say is, make sure that if you have someone that is doing anything spiritual for you, make sure that the person knows what he's doing. Make sure that the person knows that, not somebody that is just doing trial and error, follow or something. Knows that, okay, when I'm in my period, I don't do these stuffs until I am done. And when you are done, before you start doing these stuffs, you should know, as a woman that prepares things like that, you should know that you cleanse yourself before you start doing those stuffs. So what it implies is, it's not that a woman should not prepare it at all, but are you going to the right source? Does she know what she's doing? Does she know that she's not supposed to prepare it during her monthly period? So that is what it implies. Now, there's another one. That one funny. Don't urinate inside the river. Why? For those of you that go to the river to bath and all that, maybe for what do they call it? For enjoyment purpose, lucration, I mean, what do they call it? Or maybe they ask you to go to the river to bathe, if you are the type that goes to the river for all those stuff. While some people, while they are in the river, there will be peace inside. Water is energy, water is spirit, water is power. There are fishes and some things inside it. So it's not good. When you're in the river, don't urinate inside the water. Men, try and observe these things. Try and observe these things. Maybe you have been getting it wrong. So maybe you have been getting it wrong in the past. And people have been doing one thing or the other for you, and you say it's not working, and you don't know that it's your own cause. It's your own cause and all that. Try and observe these little things and see, by God's grace, lines will fall in pleasant places. This life will be spiritual. The spiritual control the physical. So if you don't know some little things, you may be getting it wrong, and you think, oh, it's not happening, not knowing that you're the one getting it wrong. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.